I'ma keep that shit 100K. Slap. I'ma keep that shit 100K. Got a feeling that I'm finished now, bro. I feel it in my marrow. I feel it on
YouTube. Welcome back to Keem Kay. I'm Keem, she's Kay, and today we're reacting to UK drill lyrics that really happened, bruv. Seriously, bruv.
I can't wait to see.
Water.
Okay.
Yes.
I can't wait to see what this video is and what's it about. We love doing UK stuff, so keep leaving suggestions of UK stuff you want us to do
Down below, and let's get right into the video.
Let's go.
In America often sleep on the UK. London's drill scene is just as wild as it is in places like Chicago and New York. From stabbings to scam to first-degree murder, anything goes in Great Britain. With the rise of drill, bragging about your crimes and dissing your ops in music is now just a part of the culture. Here's a look at some of the craziest drill lyrics that happen in real life. We left your young boy resting in piss. ACG, Young Diz and D-Sav, time will tell. Young Diz and D-Sav are two drill rappers from the Beckton neighborhood of East London. They are a part of a crew called The Six and a set called ACG, which stands for All Can Go. D-Sav and Young Diz are two of the most prominent rappers from The Six, and the crew is both feared and respected in Beckton. After this video was released, Diz was arrested for the kidnapping and torture of a 16-year-old op who finessed him.
Why y'all gotta have an age limit?
Check out our video on UK rappers and knife fights
Y'all gotta have
for
an
more info on
age
this
limit.
case. ACG is known to beef with the rival crew called the 7th from the Forest Gate section of London. The group was formerly known as the E7 Crips and has been one of the most active gangs in the city since the late 90s. In this bar, D-Sav is referencing to the murder of a 7th affiliate named Corey Jr. Davis, or CJ, who was killed back in 2017. CJ was only 17 at the time, and the killing was seen as one of the most brutal moves that occurred in the ongoing war between the two rival sets. CJ was affiliated with the 7th gang, but an investigation into the murder revealed that he had been painted as a violent gang member when in fact, he was far from a hardcore killer. His murder has been covered by many British media outlets, and the investigation showed that he tried to escape the lifestyle before he was killed and didn't receive the support he needed. Before getting sucked into the gang culture, CJ was a talented dancer and a good student who received above average grades in school. But he had pretty severe ADHD and was kicked out of regular school for disruptive behavior. He was transferred to a different school for kids with behavioral problems.
You gotta have an age limit, or like something where it's like, I'm not gonna kill a 14-year-old.
Yeah, cause
or like a 16-year-old.
why are they even involved in that shit? Like,
yeah, like y'all gotta have an age limit for gangs
it's
type
not
shit.
Cool.
Yeah, nigga.
You young as fuck, didn't even start your life yet.
Like y'all gotta be like smart enough to be like, oh come on, bro, you like 13, you can't be in this gang, and be like, all right, cause you know what come with the life. You basically signing that nigga life off, saying yo, come join the gang. Nigga 13.
Yeah.
You're 13.
Problems, which was where he got introduced to the 7th gang. Gangs like the 7th and 6th are known for recruiting young kids to help them sell drugs. They would buy the kids food
Nigga,
and clothes
what?
and then gradually force them to commit crimes. For 2 years before he was murdered, CJ tried to escape the
So it's these old niggas helping these young niggas do shit and get into it?
Cause they wanna sell
You know
drugs.
something, speaking of gang affiliated, you know something crazy I seen the other day?
What?
Okay, I think it was a news article. This mom, the police killed her son, right?
Yeah.
And she won in court and she got money back. She got millions of money back. And instead of getting her son out of the gang life, her other son, because she had like 2 sons, she took the money from the court and bought more guns for her other son's gang. Instead of getting him out of that life, she bought him guns.
What, millions of dollars?
Yes, she bought the whole gang guns instead of getting him out of that life. She could have picked their house up and moved them somewhere else, you know?
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna question it, bro. Hey, y'all true shit. Y'all do the shit. And then unfortunately,
it really is a choice at that point.
I said death comes with.
Yeah.
It comes with it.
lifestyle that he had got caught up in. He reported the gang's intimidation tactics to social workers at his school and told police that he was scared for his life. But they all saw him as an offender, not a victim, because of his associations. On September 4th, 2017, CJ and a group of other guys were walking outside of a playground in Newham when a silver Range Rover pulled up and started letting off shots. A 17-year-old was shot in the leg, and CJ was hit in the head.
They're trying to
He was taken to the hospital and put on life support.
Wait, what's going on? What is that? I thought that nigga was stabbing the fuck out of What's going on? What are they doing?
Little chest shit. Trying to get him to breathe. That's paramedics.
That's paramedics?
Yeah. You want to go back?
Yeah, go back.
Look, that's paramedics.
But later died from his injuries.
Oh!
Videos
Why?
We're stabbing him!
Why? I thought he was going like this. I said, why would they post it on YouTube? I don't even have. Oh, I'm so dumb. All right.
They're stabbing him.
in the leg, and CJ was hit in the head.
No way.
He was brought to the hospital and put on life support, but later died from his injuries.
God.
Video surveillance footage caught the Range Rover fleeing the scene, but CJ's killers were never arrested. It wasn't clear if
that's the
CJ was the
people in the
intended
car that
target
killed him.
or the shooters just saw the group and started letting off shots. It doesn't seem like anyone would have beef with him specifically, given that he was so young and not really about that life to
He wasn't
begin with.
about that life.
What's more likely is that his association made him a target and he just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. It wasn't initially clear who killed CJ, but it was eventually
big-ass
attributed to the turf warfare between the 6th and the 7th. Not long after, Young Diz and other rappers from ACG started taking credit for the killing. Before Time Will Tell was released, Diz was featured on another track called Smoky Things, where he disses CJ's mom saying, "Mom kept shedding tears, tell her I don't give a f that her son ain't here. Ever since her son got dropped, the whole block ain't done shit. And I was laughing after I saw a pic of the mom just
Oh, that
buried
was
her
the
kid."
Yeah, we've seen that before.
Basically, Diz is claiming
So that
credit
was
for the
him.
hit, saying that it was just revenge after the 7th
And that
killed two of
tells
their
you
members.
something.
After
Seen that in the most disrespectful UK lyrics, and they keep putting them in the UK lyrics that, like, most disrespectful, what happened out of pocket, you know, like, that just goes to show you that that really is, like, one of the top fucking most disrespectful shit.
Yeah, he really did it.
Yeah.
That was wild.
CJ was killed, the gang didn't do anything to retaliate, which proved that ACG is the dominant crew in the area.
Oh, that's her mom.
CJ's mother was obviously pretty angry about this song and went to the police to have it removed from YouTube. Even if CJ wasn't op, there's no need to drag a grieving mother into the beef, especially when her son was so young. However, this didn't stop the 6th from continuing to diss CJ, and Time Will Tell was released the following year. Not too long after, Diz was taken down for creating other young gang members and torturing one of the kids who refused to cooperate. The war between the 6th and the 7th gangs still rages to this day, and no one was ever arrested for CJ's murder. Hopefully, Diz's arrest gave his mother some closure, even though he may not have been the one who actually let off the shots. But if you
I
thought
think,
that
like,
was
Tupac's
wild,
mom or
this next
grandma,
rapper
they feel me.
mocked an op for not being able to sip
How they
lean
be going
after being
to
shot
him.
in the kidney. Here's the bar. Phillies don't dance, TPL. You talk about Molly drinking lean, but your mate can't sip no lean. No, he can't. He got bun on his sweet 16. That I'm beefing Mesquines.
He got killed at 16.
The Turnpike Lane Gang, also known as Touch Paper Lane, Take People's Lives, or just TPL for short, is a drill group and gang from the Turnpike Lane area of Haringey and North London. The group is divided into two sets, the 8th side, which are made up of mostly Somali immigrants, and the 15th/22nd side, which are a mixture of immigrants from Albania, Turkey, and Colombia. Jojo, Omiz, and TD are 3 notable members of TPL and have been representing the gang on the drill scene for the past few years. TPL is known to beef with another gang called OFB, or the original Farm Boys, who are based in Broadwater Farm, a public housing estate in Tottenham, North London. In this bar, Jojo is referencing another artist named OFB Desi, who was shot in the kidney back in 2015. Desi is a rapper from the OFB camp, known for tracks like Bust It and Drip No Drown. In 2015, a TPL member who goes by the name YOLO shot Desi in the back, which resulted in him losing a kidney. At some point, OFB was making fun of TPL because they couldn't drink lean. Some of the TPL gang are from Somalia and practice Islam, which means they can't take drugs or drink alcohol. On this track, Jojo is pointing out the irony of the OFB crew dissing them for not drinking lean when Desi can't sip lean either because of his kidney problem.
That's a bar.
The shooting also took place on Desi's 16th birthday, which is where the Sweet 16 reference comes in. Phillies Don't Dance was the first drill track that TPL dropped, and the group managed to gain a following in music just off of dissing the OFB camp. OFB is more established on a musical level, with major artists like Heady One and RV repping the crew, but they're pretty evenly matched on the street and have been at war for several years. OFB Desi made a full recovery, although he now only has one kidney. The shooting happened over 5 years ago, but that hasn't stopped TPL from referencing the incident several times in the past year as they've gained some traction in the music industry. Hopefully, they can turn their music into a legal career and leave the street life behind. But the constant dissing of ops like Desi in their songs may make it hard for them to survive in the industry without facing a few problems. If you thought that was wild, this next rapper talks about almost killing one of his ops and only let him get away because he tripped. He goes on to explain the entire beef between their two crews and even disses a fallen member who has been dead for over a decade. If I didn't trip, Marsh would have been Ghost. Box 12, play for the foes.
Oh.
Box 12 is a drill rapper associated with the 12 Anti-gang based in the Shepherd's Bush
Guess he was
area of
chasing him
London.
and he tripped.
12 Anti are a splinter gang of another group called 916, which was a large crew of rappers and gang members who lived in the
That's crazy because every bar really does, like, significant to something, like, you know?
Because I would have never guessed that.
I wouldn't have
I
guessed
just
that.
be thinking niggas would be saying bullshit like I was chasing him. Wow. But it's really like
it's
real
true.
shit.
Like, half this shit
10,
be real,
W11,
you know?
I
and
just be thinking
W12
it's
postcode
bullshit.
zones of London. Tensions and jealousy within the crew led 916 to eventually break apart and split into 3 different gangs. The dudes in the W12 postcode split up into the 12 World and 12 Anti-gangs, and the guys from W10 and W11 became Group 1011. Ever since then, the 3 groups have been at constant war with one another. Even though they were once cool, they have now become sworn ops. They have been dissing each other in tracks since the drill movement first popped off in songs that usually reference real-life violence. In this track, Box 12 lays out several of the major attacks that have gone down over the past few years. The song
Wait,
is a
when you
response
think
to the
about it, hold on. Niggas really got enemies. Like Batman and Joker. That shit ain't weird to you?
No, everybody has enemies.
I don't got no fucking enemy. I don't got no niggas that want to kill me.
I'm not kill, but
That
like,
Batman want to kill. Not Batman, don't. Joker want to kill Batman. How the fuck you walk around knowing that there's a
You got
nigga
an
out?
enemy
There's a
that-
nigga out there that's plotting
to
your
kill
death,
you.
Like-
If he see you,
like constantly.
he see you, he killing you.
That shit would be in the back of my mind every
Yeah.
day. What?
track Play for the Pagans by 1011 members Digga D,
Oh, I know Digga
Sabo,
D.
and Horrid One,
Nigga
which
funny
came out in
as hell.
September 2017. Box 12 starts out the verse by saying, "Play this one for the foes. I swear the man there's talking loads," meaning that his ops aren't really as hard as they claim to be. He then goes on to diss members of 1011, directly rapping, "If I didn't trip, Marsh would have been Ghost." Marsh/Miss Scum is a 1011 member who got caught lacking by Box 12. According to Box 12, he almost ended Marsh's life, but tripped. It was later revealed that Marsh was wearing a vest the whole time and pretended to play dead so that his attacker would leave him alone. Even though his ops would probably use that to discredit him, it was a pretty smart move because Box 12 lets it be known on this track that if he had it his way, Marsh would be dead. Box 12 continues, rapping, "I'm on it and the pagans know. Splash TY and everyone
Splash.
froze." TY is another member of 1011 who Box says he splashed, which is a UK drill
Yeah.
term for stabbing someone. He claims to this bar that he sliced up TY pretty badly and everyone just panicked instead of reacting. He keeps name dropping his ops, saying, "Say So got chinged like ages ago." Sini Say So is another member of
This nigga
1011.
just killing them.
Say So has been
back to
absent from
back.
the UK drill scene for the past few years. Rumors circulated that he left the streets behind and went to college, while others say that he just got tired of where the drill scene was heading. In this bar, Box 12 is suggesting that Say So got touched by ops and left the scene alone out of fear,
What?
but he doesn't stop.
You can't just stop that shit and go to college.
Why
Can,
not?
can you really just do that?
Why not?
Hey guys, I'm done. I'm going to college now. I got a life now.
I mean, if your enemy or whatever so-called sees you, they might not let that shit go. But I mean, technically, you can.
All I'm saying, the ops not going just. Are you talking about a splashed up TY or some
Technically,
shit?
you can, but I don't know if they would.
Yeah, especially if they know what college you go to.
You're done.
There, he continues to diss his rivals by saying, "BAR12 just chinging, like this one here's gotta
yeah.
go, like I'm really trying to turn man Vagues." Vagues was a dude from the Ladbroke Grove area where 1011 is based. He was killed a decade before the war between 1011 and 12 World, also known as 12 Anti, split by some people from Church Road, not Shepherd's Bush. However, he's one of the OGs of the Ladbroke Grove gang, which is another name for 1011, and ops like Box 12 will often disrespect Vagues, even if they weren't involved in that particular beef. He continues on in the diss saying, "And bro crash corn at ZK, like this one's gotta get pain. And if I knew where Vagues was lying, I'll back my dick on his grave." Crashing corn is a UK drill slang term for shooting your gun. In this bar, he's saying that someone from 12 Anti shot at ZK, another member of 1011, and tried to take his life. He follows it up by dissing Vagues once again, saying that if he knew where he was buried, he'd piss on his grave. This is about as disrespectful as it gets, especially because Vagues was killed before he even had a chance to beef with the 12 Anti-gang. But in the world of drill, all bets are off. The Chicago drill scene popularized the practice of telling enemies that you're gonna smoke their dead homies in the blunt. The UK drill scene is taking it a step further and will threaten to disrespect a dead op's grave years after they've been killed. Box 12 keeps coming with the insults, rapping, and we West Side Chingers, but in the South where AP got shaved, and don't serve Huncho's Nan rocks, cause she ain't got the right change. AP is another member of 1011 who Box 12 claims they shaved, which means he got stabbed. He then takes the disrespect to a new level and disses 1011 member Huncho's grandmother. He not only claims that she's a crackhead who does shady business, which is a pretty low blow even for the drill scene. This bar is significant because not long before this track was dropped, 5 members of 1011 were arrested, including Digga D, Savo, and Muscum for planning to run up on 12 World for disrespecting Huncho's grandmother on social media. They were all sentenced to a year in jail and issued a criminal behavior order that prohibited them from making...
What's it called? They told them they can't put their ops in the music no more.
Mm-hmm. The cops do be watching their music. That's what
so
he said last video. So it was a pretty low blow
for Box 12 to diss Huncho's grandmother, knowing there isn't that much 1011 can do about it on the street or in the music, with the cops watching their every move. Check out our video on rappers arrested for making music for more info on this case. The war between 12 World and 1011 rages on to this day. The issuing of criminal behavior orders and a general crackdown on drill music in the UK has prevented certain rappers from directly dissing each other, so the musical output of the groups has slowed down, but that hasn't stopped the violence. Hopefully, both crews can focus their attention on something other than killing each other and find a way to leave the street beef behind. But with so much talent lost to this war already, it's tough to see an end in sight. If you like this video, check out some of our previous videos. From UK rappers and knife fights to UK rappers arrested for making music. We cover the most insane stories that you need to hear. Well,
so like I said, I seen in the last UK video they said that the cops do be watching their music videos and listening for shit, cause that shit's real.
Some of them be doing like voice changers. Like that's
and the mask shit.
Yeah, that's come to that level. You can't shoot a music video with your face out. Yeah. Niggas in America
I don't think they would want to anyway. You know, they're admitting to every shit that they did, like detail to detail to detail.
I'm saying American niggas, they talk about this shit and they just do music videos.
Yeah, but somehow they always beat the fucking case.
Yeah, that's wild. Like Dirk still be dissing niggas.
So it might not be that easy for UK niggas to beat the case.
Yeah, they on the ass. They on the UK on the ass. That's okay. I see now.
You know, like the difference. I mean, I don't know if that's
the UK
true.
Shit just fucking ruthless and psychos, man.
Alright, guys. So this is our ending promotion. So this is from Known Fashion Style. The link is in the description box with my % off code, so you can get your girlfriend, your mom, yourself a % off on the outfits. Alright, so now we're going to show the outfits. Okay, Keem's going to show you one outfit.
Okay.
Go ahead, show them.
Alright, as you can see, this is a jumpsuit fit. It says, the bored and aimless.
The bored and the aimless.
Bored and the aimless. It says long sleeve shirt, sweater.
Matching sweatpants. Bam. Now here's this one. These ones are black sweatpants. Yes. Smiley face, you know, just cute little...
Yes, work, honey.
Okay, this one is not my favorite, but it's still cute.
It's cute.
This is a cute little thin jacket. Yes. Can button up.
Yes, eat clean.
However you want.
No crumbs were left in the process. Go queen.
Alright, and this is the last pick.
These are jeans for anyone. Yeah.
Beautiful. You know, these jeans are really in
look
style.
Look at the bottoms. Bow, cut off bottom.
Yes.
I know you girls love that.
Okay.
Starbucks, white girl things.
Okay, we really love this brand. Link is in the description and my % off code, so you can get a % off for you or your girlfriend. Period. All right. Link in the bio.
Right.
Bye.